Hey, what's up, y'all? This Real Talk with B. Back at it again, and you know how we do. Came to talk to y'all a little bit today. I'm talking about consequences, people, consequences to actions. Got me some Crystal Light, that lemonade, y'all. Yeah, I'm eating again. Got some Chinese food today. Got some of that chicken fried rice, extra spicy right there. Singapore rice noodle, egg roll, chicken on a stick. I know, seems like a lot, doesn't it? Then I got some chicken and broccoli. Thumbnail. So, let me do this one again, y'all. Let's get it. Anyway, talking about consequences. A lot of people go through life not worried about them when we very well should be. You know, when we're young, we think there's time or we can handle certain things, or we just don't think the consequences are going to be hard on us. Little do we know when we're younger that to every consequence, there's either some kind of pain or some kind of depression. It's a problem behind it. The consequences sometimes. I won't say every time it'll be pain and anger and things like that, but there will be something from those consequences. Me, I'll speak with me on me. I when I was younger, I got into some stuff that I wasn't supposed to get into, and I actually did it starting off to for a girl that I cared about, and then eventually the money became priority as well. And long story short, the whole time you see it on TV, you hear people talk about it. You better watch what you're doing. You're gonna get caught, and when you get caught, it ain't gonna be nothing fun. You know what I mean? There's only a couple places you're gonna be. You know, prison or dead. You know, But what I was doing, like I said, this is when I was younger. This is over a decade and a half ago. This is a long time ago. I didn't think before I acted. I thought of all the good that came with it. You know, I had to look over my shoulder. You gotta worry about people robbing you. I felt like I didn't have to, because of me, but turned out with that too. My the house I was in at the time got broke into. I wasn't there. Somebody came in, knew exactly where my money was, and got it. Anyway, I ended up getting pinched up, locked up, and a lot of people, and that's part of the consequence, y'all. Like I said, I never thought I would get caught. I didn't. Some of us just don't know. It was my first time even doing something like that. But I should have known better because I was warned. But I always had that feeling, it ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me. I'm not gonna get caught. I'm too smart. Okay. So like I said, I got pinched, caught, locked up. Was looking at some decent time. It was my first serious charge, and it took a toll on me, man. My family, people I knew on the street was shocked because nobody would have ever thought that I would have got myself involved in anything like that. I mean, I never even thought I would do that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I believe I was 21, maybe. I think I was 21, 22, something like that. Most people, they blame the people. Like, they call them snitches and blame them. People, when I was locked up, would say, "You not mad? You don't want to do nothing to them?" Da, 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 da. I have always been the person, I said this in another video, I have always been the person to hold myself accountable for anything I've done. Oh, no, forget that, man. It's because of snitches that we hear. Da, da, da. Okay, I get that. I get it. I feel that. But what I'm going to say to you, though, if I wasn't doing what I was doing, they wouldn't have been able to tell on me. That's a fact. People always want to look to point the finger at other people for things they do. No, now it's time to pay for the consequences. You know? You knew snitches existed. You thought you was above it, thought you was smarter, and just so happened you wasn't this time. That was one of my consequences, and I took it. You know what I'm saying? But out of that, I grew into who I am now. Do I wish I could do things differently? Yeah, to a lot of things, as we all do. But when I got out, and then I ended up having to do 2 years house arrest, along with 8 years probation. But my son, he ended up being with me the whole time. And it changed me. See, then, I was forced to be a parent. I was forced to deal with it head on. Before that, I had every excuse to be outside playing basketball, running the streets, getting money, and I had every excuse. You know, I always loved my kids, but that made me have to sit down. And I think that was the best thing that could have happened to me. So out of the action I did, which caused my consequences, getting in trouble and doing this time and all this other stuff, it turned me into a great father. And I'll never, I don't say nothing bad on the people that told on me. I won't. Yeah, it messed up, but I put myself in a position. So I dealt with the consequences. Later in life, though, great father. All I do is sit at home with my kids. That's all I care about, you know? So, you know, yeah, we went through consequences. But hey, what y'all need to understand is that just because you go through things and it hurts at the moment, your consequences may be harsh, may be small, depending on what you do. You can always come back from anything. You know what I'm saying? Well, I won't say everything. Growth in yourself can always come back. You can always come back because there are some situations that you might do something, you might get life, or you might get killed. So that stuff you can't come back from. But y'all get what I'm saying, where you can come back from mostly anything. You know what I'm saying? As long as you alive and breathing. This hot sauce red hot. You know what I mean? I don't. People, you got to be aware of your consequences and stop blaming other people for those consequences that you put yourself in to get into the trouble. I'm not going to be on here long today, y'all. I just want people to understand and acknowledge that there are consequences for everything that you do. Everything. Everything that you do. I just gotta keep saying that again. Here go that shrimp, y'all. And that shrimp, a little shrimp, but it's shrimp. That's from that Singapore rice noodle, you know. You know, don't blame people for things that you put yourself in. Don't. Be an adult. take responsibility, take accountability, and grow from it. That's the measure of a person. Can you grow from these things that happen? Loss, any kind of suffering at all that you go through, pain that you endure, time that you do. You know what I'm saying? Can you grow from it still? Or are you going to let it beat you down? Are you going to let it hold you back? Everybody has a story. Everybody's is different. Everybody's might not pan out the same way. Another thing is some of this chicken and broccoli over here. I love broccoli, y'all. That's probably the best part of Chinese food to me, is the broccoli. The flavor. Mm. What's meant for what's meant for you might not be meant for somebody else. Somebody else could do something and never get in trouble for it. At least to the outer eye. You never know what they're going through. Don't do nothing because somebody else doing it, because their consequence is going to be different from yours. You know what I'm saying? They might be able to handle theirs. You might not be able to handle it. Just because it look all, glitter glamoury over here where dude at. Dude been selling all his life. Don't get caught. You be like, oh, I can do it too. No, you can't. What he doing might not be for you. You don't know what that man going through over there to not get caught. Telling. You just never know. Then you gotta worry about other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Consequences, people. I want to eat this on the camera too. Get a piece of this chicken on a stick. Mm-hmm. It's good too. Is it all? Mm. Some of y'all might be like, you over there eating rat. This rat tastes pretty good. You gotta get this long piece. It got a long piece right here. My bad, y'all. I ain't ate all day. It took me forever to figure out what I wanted to eat. I didn't know if I wanted to cook, and I didn't know where I wanted to go. So I went to one of my top picks. My fallbacks are always Chinese or Subway. But I had Subway the other day, so I figured I'd get some Chinese today. It's been a little while since I had it. Mm-hmm. It's good right there. It's good. So, anyway, just be aware of consequences, people. Because they out there, they do exist. If you find yourself dealing with those consequences in your life, take accountability. Don't blame others. But I hope that you just choose to do smarter things, better things with your time. That don't entail those bad consequences. We want good stuff to happen to us, you know? We don't want to have to deal with crazy stuff. We don't. Take a bite of this egg roll here. Let me see. This is a pork egg roll. Man, soy sauce be good. Y'all do this with y'all egg rolls ever? You take this and dip some on there, or you do it with your soy sauce. I do. I do. And it's good too. Other than that, though, I hope everyone's having a good day. Holidays are approaching. Let's see, what's today? Today's Wednesday. So, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Then you got Christmas. What y'all got going on out there? Cooking, going to families. Me, I'm going to my brother's house. We having Christmas at my brother's. He got a new place. We're gonna go check it out. I think my mom already down there today. I think she went today. I was gonna go today, but my sister, she still got to work today, so she don't get off till midnight. So I told her I'll wait for her and we could, trail each other and make sure we both get down there, all right, So tomorrow is when I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out early tomorrow because I want to spend the whole day and night kicking it with my people. Like I told you on the last video, I don't get out much. But when I get a chance to be with my mother, my sister, my brother, and everybody, I know it's a good time. Matter of fact, we're going to get together when we get there and get on there and get on here and let y'all see how we do when we get together. Ain't nothing like family, y'all. Ain't nothing like family. I hope everybody is going to have a good holiday. I know some of us have people that we miss and that have passed on from here. So that's a little tough. But I hope that, you guys can find a little bit of, peace in the holiday as I'm trying to as well. Like I said, ain't nothing like family. If I didn't do that, I'd be here soaking in my sorrows and with the lights off and listening to sad music, y'all. So I'm taking this opportunity to go. I'm going to be with my family. For those of y'all who see this video and you feel like you ain't got nowhere to go or got family, I'm with y'all in here. Stand up there. And I wish y'all happy holidays and a little bit of peace. I'm thinking about everybody. I may not know everybody's names, but I'm thinking about everybody. I pray for everybody. Anybody out there who got family going through something, I'm praying. I'm praying. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I hope I didn't take up y'all's time, and I hope this was a good chat. But I appreciate everybody. Thank y'all for coming through. This is Real Talk with B. Like, share, subscribe. Happy holidays, and I'll see y'all next time.